If you're new on this channel, then you probably haven't seen one of these videos yet. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how to edit a portrait to have this moody look, this moody feel, and this moody vibe that I've been digging recently. And in today's video, I'm also gonna be using my hidden beauty preset. And yes, in case you don't know, I do have a Lightroom preset. It is called the hidden beauty preset. Now, it was formerly called the Moody preset, but I changed it to a name that's more original and more unique. Now, it is a great preset. I've used it a ton on this channel. I really love it, and I know you're gonna love it too. So if you're interested, make sure to get it using the first link in the description below. It's a great way of supporting me and supporting my channel. Welcome back. My name is Samuel. This is Newman Photographs. On this channel, I create photography content. If that is something that you're into, make sure to show your support by liking the video and subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss out on other new videos. But enough yapping, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so here I am in Lightroom. I've got this portrait set up here and ready to go. Now, this is a portrait that I've shot during one of my street photography walks. You might have seen it on this channel or on my Instagram at Newman Photographs. But today I'm gonna show you how I edit this one portrait. Now, before I even apply the preset, the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the framing a little bit. As I usually say, I like to have the third horizontal line be around the eyes or just right on the eyes. Something like this is perfect. Then what I'm gonna do is add the preset, Hidden Beauty, right here. And boom, already it gives us something that is amazing. Let's do a quick before and after just to see what we have done so far. So all we have done right now is apply the Moody preset and look at it. It is already so, now, as I usually say, don't just apply a preset and call it a day. Always go in and make some modifications so that, you know, the preset applies to your photo. I'm not just going to export this photo just yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some adjustments. For example, I'm going to raise the shadows a little bit. Perfect. I'm going to decrease the exposure just a bit like that. I'm gonna decrease the highlights and the whites. The white balance is already good, so that I'm not gonna touch. So you see, I only changed these three things, right? But it will allow me to make some more changes to the photo later. Now we're gonna jump into masks. So the way I usually do this is by creating some different masks on the photo to elevate it even more. Usually I like to darken the background, brighten the face, sharpen the eyes, and maybe whiten the teeth a little bit if they are showing. So starting with the background, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to darken it a bit. Now, the background is already dark, but it can always be darker, right? And the point of doing this is to make the subject pop out more from the background, as you can see right here. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a radial gradient, just like that. And then I'm going to increase the exposure. And this is gonna bring some more lighting to the face, just like that. Perfect. Then I'm going to duplicate and invert that exact same mask and do the opposite. I'm going to lower the exposure and lower the black points as well, just a bit like that. Now we're almost done already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a mask on her eyes to sharpen them and on her teeth to whiten them a little bit more. Okay, so starting with the face, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the texture and decrease that a little bit like that. Now, just like that. You never wanna overdo it. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to raise the shadows up a bit to bring back some more lighting in the face. Perfect. Now I'm gonna jump down to the teeth. Perfect. And I'm going to decrease the saturation like that. And I'm going to increase the whites. Perfect. Just something subtle like this. Then I'm going to go on to her eyes, raise the shadows. Perfect. Raise the whites a little bit, something like this. I'm gonna raise the black points also. Perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the texture and raise it all the way up. And this is going to make the eyes tack sharp. And this is before the masks, and this is after the masks. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some changes to the eyes, maybe decrease the whites and black points. Something like this is perfect. So this is where I will usually stop for an edit like this. Now, of course, you can always go to the basic settings and do some more tweakings if you want. For example, you can raise the highlights a bit more, raise the black points like that. This actually doesn't look too bad, but I'm gonna leave it as it was like that. So this is the final edit. Let's do a quick before and after to see what we have done to the image. So this is before and after. Now keep in mind, again, the Moody preset, well, the hidden beauty preset did most of the work. And as you've seen, all we really had to do was change a couple of settings like the shadows, the highlights, the exposure, and then apply a few masks. And then, boom, we were already done with the edit. So the Moody preset did most of the work for us. So this is before, this is after. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I'm really digging how this is looking. And again, I really love using this preset. It is an amazing preset. And I'm not just saying this because I created it, but I've received a ton of messages from people who have already purchased it and have already tried it, been tagging me on Instagram so that I can see their own photos using my preset, and they've been loving it so far. So nothing but positivity, and that makes me really happy. Now, if you want to try the Moody preset out for yourself, you can use the first link in the description below. But if you're still a little bit on the fence about it, or maybe you want to see it used a few more times, well, I've created a whole playlist with all the videos that I've ever made on this channel talking about the Moody preset. You can watch it here. This is a video where I show you how to create film edits on Lightroom using a special plugin. If you want to know more about that, you can watch this video right here, or you can click here to subscribe to my channel as well. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay creative, keep creating. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.